Hello there guys and girls, this is the ThePrussianPrince with another Total War Attila tournament match. It's going to be the Fear the Forest tournament hosted by Wolf's Blade Master. This is round 1, best of 1 match between Arcticshieldbreaker of Zeal Clan and me of Agony Clan. Of course, I'm playing as, again, the map is Cortina. It's one of the predefined maps. It's basically the predefined map for round 1. But yeah, I'm playing as the Allens, and Arcticshieldbreaker is in command of the Jutes. So it should be an interesting matchup here. Time to put it on slow motion, and or in slow motion rather, and go over my build. So I have Lani General with fast charge, 2 Sarmatian Cataphract Archers on my right flank. And then I have 4 Noble Lani Cav in the center. I believe I have 3 Bronze 1 and 1 Vanilla. On the left though, 2 more Noble Lani Cav, Bronze 1. Then I have, let's see, in terms of the sword contingent, 4 Noble Germanic Swordsmen. I have 3 Germanic Bows and 2 Germanic Brigands. As for Arcticshieldbreaker, well, let's see what he's got. He has the Nordic Warlord Brace General, and then for the rest of his forces, let's see, he has some Nordic Horse Lords, 2 on his left, 1 is Bronze 1. Then we see, let's see, a Gold 3 Nordic Horse Lord in the center, it's super upgraded. For his right, we have more Cav as well, 3 Nordic Horse Lords, 1 Vanilla, and 2 Gold 3. Now, in terms of the skirmishing contingent for him, well, you can see that he has 3 Nordic Bows, I believe. Yes, he does have 3 Nordic Bows. And other than that, well, let's see. He does have some insane axes, by the way. Where are they? Okay, so he has a Royal Huskarl with Huskarl on his right flank. Then he has basically the same thing on his left flank. Now in the center, we have, again, 2 Huskarls and supported by 2 wolf codes. And in this game, actually, well, in this tournament rather, each game you have to bring at least 2 guerrilla units. So that is why I brought the Germanic Brigands. But anyway, time to go and hit play and watch this battle unfold. I'm trying to get around with my Cataphract Horse Archers over here so I can get some nice rear shots at his Huskarls, but he's moving around his Nordic Bows, which I really don't like, though I should be playing a bit more aggressive with my bows at this point, because I should notice that he only has, okay, 2 bows over here, so he does have 4 bows in total. Sorry, I only saw 3. So it's 3 against 2 over here, because my Cataphract Horse Archers are making sure that these guys have to be over here, so yeah, at some point I should move up though and start targeting the Huskarls, because as you can see, their health and armor isn't great and they have very poor missile block chance. Missile. I really don't know which one I prefer. But yeah, that is something to keep in mind. If I get my Germanic Bows closer, perhaps I can shoot his Huskarls without getting shot at by the Nordic Bows. But I don't think I actually tried to do that in this game, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, I'm going to move my elite Agathyrsi warriors over here on my left flank. I'm going to keep them, one of them in the center here, because I have 2 of those, by the way. They are insane units, of course. I think I forgot to go over them, but at least, well, now you know that I have them. Time to hit a bit of fast forward, because not much is really going on. Looks like there's going to be a skirmish engagement over here for a little bit, but I have 3 bows there in the forest. He isn't, and he's just, I don't know what he's doing, because he's moving them around like this, and at this point I'm like, okay, let's move my horse archers forward. Since he was so far forward, I thought, okay, maybe I can just like destroy his horse archers, not his horse archers, but his bows in melee without needing to use more volleys. But here you can see, alright, I'm going to be using more Flaming Shot onto his Nordic Bows, but they're not taking so much damage because they're in loose formation. I prefer not to use loose formation because archers are more responsive if they're not in loose formation. Like, loose formation works in a very iffy way, at least for me, which is why I don't like using it too much. Yeah, here you can see the Nordic bow is just taking so much damage, and he hasn't really done much to me. Yeah, look at this unit just dropping very quickly. But he also went out of loose formation, by the way, which I don't really see the point of it. Like, if you're in loose formation, might as well just sit in loose formation, and if you're in tight, might as well sit in tight, right? Like, changing the formation while already being engaged is, yeah, it's gonna mess up with your unit, and it'll take some time before it can fire extra volleys, and during that time my units will be doing a lot of damage. But here's the thing, for some reason I'm losing the skirmish engagement, because this unit is down to 100 men. It's still dropping rapidly. But you can see he hasn't actually gotten too many kills on me. Is it because of the burning? I wonder. Or is it just a visual effect? Because look, just look at it. 6 kills, 14 kills. It doesn't add up. Yeah, it doesn't add up to all the kills that he's got on my units. So I guess the forest fire is doing this, I suppose. But yeah, I've got my cataphract horse archers running around at this point, and I probably will be able to get around in his rear, and that's going to be good for me, because if I can give some rear shots to these Huskars or Royal Huskars, or better yet, even rear charge them with the horse archers, because bear in mind, impact damage is still really high, even if the cavalry unit isn't a melee or shock cav unit. So here I'm trying to move around on the flanks, but he wisely targeted my cav unit over here with his Nordic bows, though. That means he's gonna end up losing the skirmish engagement pretty clearly. I'm gonna move up my cataphract horse archers right behind him, and here, as you can see, I'm targeting the bows still. He's moving up over here, which I think is a huge mistake by him. Yeah, I think this is a mistake. He is gonna get into my noble Germanic swordsman, and I shield wall a bit late, and it's 3 ranked steep shield wall, so not the best. So the charge was pretty devastating. Just look at this noble Germanic swordsman drop in numbers. So that was a pretty good move by him. But here I also get my noble Lani cav into his Nordic bows here. This is a bit of an overextension though, because yes, I'm gonna kill his archers here, but I'm fighting kind of uphill against Nordic horse lords, and he's gonna get some excellent downhill charges with Royal Huskars and Huskars here against my noble Lani cav. So this engagement here is quite terrible for me. Yes, I killed the bows, but it's not free. As you can see, now my noble Lani cav is getting destroyed. Here he's gonna charge into the rear of his own men.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Here I've got some insane cataphract horse archers rear charges here. It looks like I muted my microphone accidentally. That was unfortunate, because I had a phone call and I had to take it. But anyway, here Nordic horse lord's clearly gonna lose to noble Lani cav. I'm gonna get a pretty good charge with my general in here, fast charge as well. So it's going to get a decent amount of kills onto these Royal Huskars. Just look at the Royal Huskars drop. My cataphract horse archers, yeah, they didn't really do too much here. They got some kills against the Huskars. Still pretty impressive for them, but here's my elite Agathyrsi warrior. And again, I don't know why they keep messing up the charges like this. It's like one guy is there and they just keep stopping the charge. It's very weird. Here I miss the shield wall on my unit, so the wolf coats can do really well against them. And looks like my noble Lani cav barely defeated that Nordic horse lord unit. But that means I'm going to be able to rear charge the Huskars here and should be able to win. My cataphract horse archers routed off the field here. And it looks like my general is not in a good shape here. But I've got my elite Agathyrsi warriors engaged here. I've broken through on this flank, and I'm gonna be able to get some rear charges off over here. I'm engaging my Germanic brigands to stop him as well. I've broken through the center here. This is good for me. That Huskarl over there is not gonna be in good shape. And now I can shoot with my Cataphract Horse Archers into his cavalry here. And his general is dead, and at this point I'm feeling fairly confident that the game is won. Here I'm just engaging this Huskarl unit, which, by the way, has done significant damage to my troops. It looks like it is about to rout. As you can see here, Yalans are having a good time at this point, as they have routed the enemy units. So here you go, the stats. My Elite Agathursy Warriors surprisingly did very well, especially this unit, considering that they kind of got charged as well. Noble Germanics did alright, the line in general got some kills, but maybe a bit too cocky with it. Noble Lani Cav, as expected, did quite well. Even the Cataphract Horse Archers, 91 kills on this. Rear charging Royal Huskarls or Huskarls to do damage, it's still very, very nice, I think. But yeah, that is... oh, he actually had a Nordic Mounted Raider. Didn't have a 6th Nordic Horse Lord, which is an interesting choice, but oh well. Yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I shall see you next time.